For this collective, this energy is giving like no longer going where your energy isn't valued or welcome, and picking and choosing I'm hearing yes and no, like saying yes to the things that you actually feel rejuvenated by, or like going where people are going to pour into you, where you feel like a sense of belonging, instead of feeling like you have to say yes to all these things and then drain yourself and then end up being or doing certain things or going to places that you actually don't feel comfortable in or don't feel welcome in, like, and you're feeling so much more at peace. And I think like this energy, by you saying no to certain things, it opens the doors for new invitations, new environments, new plans to be made elsewhere that actually fill up your cups. Like, I'm getting this energy of being more selective with your time and your energy, and then noticing like, oh well, if I feel this way, I don't have to come anymore, or I don't have to be here. Like, it's giving like being observant and aware in social settings, but I don't know, like, also I'm feeling like this people pleasing energy. I don't feel like you guys, like, I feel like you guys aren't really people pleasers, but there's that tendency of like, well, I don't want to say no, I can't go, because then I have to explain myself or something. Like, now you're working on your communication and how you respond to certain things, like learning that no is a full sentence, and it doesn't have to be like said in a confrontational way. It's just like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy that night, like, I hope you have a great time. Like, you're learning that it's actually not that big of a deal, and that in turn, by like strengthening these skills within you to be able to communicate or just say no or to say yes, even though maybe you feel like, oh well, do I belong here? Like, you're realizing that you do, and it's like pouring into you. Like, you're finding the people, you're finding the places too, or maybe even like the activities, the hobbies, the kind of environment that actually supports you instead of drains you or brings you back down to like an old identity here. Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're realizing the truth. Like, maybe in other I don't want to say other examples, but like in past situations, I feel like you guys would take it as like, oh, there's something wrong with me because these people like make me feel left out, or they make me feel like I don't belong here, or I'm not cool enough, I don't like understand the same topics of conversation that they bring up or constantly talk about, whatever. It could even just be on levels of like gossiping and stuff like that, and you're realizing like in the past you would take a truth from that's like, oh, there's something wrong with me, or like I'm weird, or I'm too much for this, or I'm not enough for this, or something like that, when it comes to groups or environments or like feeling good in your skin. And like, no, it wasn't that. It was the fact that they didn't, like, you triggered them, or you are different, and like it just, the situation like brought that up. We have the World. I'm just noticing that. And I think that now with the Ace of Swords, you're realizing that the truth, which was that it was never you in the first place. It was just the fact that maybe you guys don't vibe, there's no connection, maybe it's just a lot of superficial conversation and things, and like you felt like there must be more here, or maybe people knew there was more to you, but they didn't meet themselves there yet, so they kind of like felt your energy and were triggered by it, and that came out in their behavior of like subconsciously making you feel small, or projecting that because that's how they feel onto you. Like, there's this energy here of like rewiring like the truth about why maybe you didn't fit in, or why certain social situations were uncomfortable for you, and it's just because it was like not the right crowd. I'm hearing they weren't ready for you, as if like maybe you're more mature for your age, you're more knowledgeable, maybe you live a certain lifestyle, you have certain standards or certain habits, and like maybe you were just hanging around with people that don't get it, right? It's like you're trying to, for example, right, like if you're trying to become a millionaire, classic example, like if you hang around with people that are struggling with money, but like also, you know, projecting those beliefs, and like you're constantly in that energy, it's really hard for you to like continuously realign to where you're going, because you're surrounded by the opposition, what you're leaving behind. So that's kind of like the message here I'm really getting. Let's get you an oracle card to close this out. This is also so random too, but I feel like maybe you notice like physical things happening when you would be around, I don't want to say the wrong people, but like just the people that don't get you, or made you feel this way. Like, I have like my head randomly just started hurting. Like I have a tiny bit of a headache right now and I didn't like 5 minutes ago. So maybe you guys like have been feeling, you realize this because you felt so drained after certain things, or exhausted. Like maybe you physically picked up on that energy of like things just not vibing, their energy. Union 44. Union activates our ability to reunite the outer and inner aspects of a state of wholeness. So I'm really getting this energy of like unifying you, like creating this union with like you and the people that actually support and empower you and love you for all of you, that fill your cups, that make you feel renewed, clear, happy, excited, grounded, whatever it is, compared to maybe the people you were surrounding yourself with in the past that provided like an energy that you were trying to walk away from. Like there's this union happening where I feel like it's with other people, it's with your friends, like even just like creating new friendships, new traditions, new plans with people here. People that love you for who you are. People that are not so insecure in who they are that they make you feel like you can't be all of you. People that aren't triggered by your light, triggered by your path, your journey, your goals. People that actually love you, support you, want to see you succeed, because that's the mindset they have. If they see you as, if you're winning, we're winning, you know, if you're winning, then let's freaking celebrate each other. Like I'm hearing like every time you get together, there's something to celebrate. And like, that's just a positive energy, a very healing energy, especially maybe after having trouble. Even I'm seeing like now childhood things, like trouble making friends as a kid. Like now it's like interesting because maybe you are an adult now that's like, wow, it took me all this time to like really find these people, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy, like, good for you. And that's freaking awesome.